How's it going? Sorry to jump in with a short one like this. I just saw something I had to respond to in the news. I saw that Paris's mayor, sorry, France, for lumping all under a single city. And I decided to do it while I was walking the boys. Sonny, Alfie, my American bully and my Aussie. Good boys, good boys. So it seems that Paris's mayor has seen fit to blame America. Oh boy, that's a hell of a snapper right there. And down he went like a sub. There's his shell. There's his head. Anyway, has decided to blame America and global warming for the heat temperatures in France. I would point out, I would like to see the facts on that, and I would like to, I'd like to see the evidence for that, because let's see here. I went and looked at Paris's historical past, and France has a quite interesting history with hot weather. See, this weekend was 95 and 104 degrees. On the 27th, it was 95 for the high, and the 28th was 104. That caused 1,000 French deaths. That's a hell of a number, people. I'm telling you, that's tragic, especially in an age of AC and everything. But to make that worse, like I said, Paris's mayor has decided to blame us for it. And like I said, I want to see where she got that science, because that's not mathin'. Let's see here. Prior to this date, it has literally been thousands of times that Paris has been 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Literally. Some examples of that would be in 1947, it was 108.5 degrees Fahrenheit or 42.5 degrees centigrade for 5 days straight. In 1923, it was 97 degrees Fahrenheit for 7 days. In 1975, it was 96 or 35 degrees centigrade for 2 weeks straight. In 1705, it was 102 degrees Fahrenheit for multiple days. In 1757, it was 37.5 degrees centigrade, 99.5 degrees Fahrenheit for 3 weeks. In 1718 and 1719, the grand temperature reached 118 degrees Fahrenheit, or 47.7 degrees centigrade, for 36 days, resulting in 700,000 deaths. 700,000 deaths for those two heat waves. That's prior to the Industrial Revolution. If it's prior to the Industrial Revolution, then how does that fit in the grand scheme of global warming? Just saying. I mean, that was the 1700s, the early 1700s, and it's 118 degrees in France. That's pretty considerable. So while she's out there blaming us for things that France has gone through repeatedly over the ages and has survived, and some have not survived tragically, but you would figure at this day and age, when AC units and swamp coolers and stuff exist, that maybe we should be looking at the technology that it takes to survive, especially in buildings that literally have hot metal roofs. I mean, maybe during hot summers, probably having a hot metal roof with no ventilation underneath and no AC is probably not a smart idea, especially for your weaker individuals, children, the elderly, those that are medically compromised. Probably shouldn't be staying in 300-400-year-old buildings with zinc roofs, tin roofs, metal roofs of any sort. I mean, just saying. And I mean, You can say what you want, but I want to see the scientific proof saying that this is caused by global warming and directly by the United States. Otherwise, it's just slander. And if she put it in writing, libel. But I really don't like being slandered. I don't being lumped in it. And I got to be honest, 118 degrees in Kansas isn't that rare. It's a bit swampy and it's miserable, and you try and stay to the shade, but we get by. Would I give up my AC? No. Can I survive it? I've done it multiple times. I did it in Iraq. There's plenty of times when our hooch's ACs weren't working at 135 degrees. You open the windows, you spritz yourself down with water, you take off most of what you're wearing, and you just kind of breathe. Then you put on your body armor and you hydrate. You get the electrolytes in you, and you keep yourself as cool as you can. Come on, son. No rabbits. Did you guys find the water good? Huh? Did you guys get into the pond? Get into the pond? As you can see, we're not adverse to wildness right now. We've had a constant straight line 35 mile per hour wind. Sorry, degree. You got me on temperatures here. So, and it was a solid 93 degrees outside, and it will be for the foreseeable future. Luckily for all our European guests, thank you for coming. We enjoyed you. You got to miss our really bad stuff. You did get a few storms here in the Kansas City area, but you didn't get anything major, nothing massive. So we thank our weather for giving you that, and our temperature stayed nice and early spring-like. It is now starting to crank back up. Our felt temperature today was 104 degrees. Yesterday was 108. So actual temps were 97 and 93 respectively. So yeah, we're in it. Would I give up my house's AC? Yeah. If I'm out in the woods and stuff, doing my camping thing, doing my outdoors thing, sure. I do it all the time. Have since I was a little boy. I have seen some of the most extreme and insane temps there are. Has it killed me? No. But what's the number of American deaths due to the temperature? I'll bet you we have at least a couple hundred across the nation. We do annually. It's just an everyday thing for us. I mean, I wish I could give you better advice. Dress better. Keep your clothing airy, light, breathable. Keep the sweating to a minimum. You know, make sure you take your water, electrolytes, get those ice machines out and start getting yourself some ice water. Sonny, come on. And see him running up. Alfie's waiting. He just laid down, waiting for him. Anyway. The thing is, and the truth is, that the 1,000 deaths was preventable. The mayor knows it, whether she wants to admit it or not. France has gone through this before, long before global warming was a thing or even possible. Long before man could actively change the weather, which is up in the air. I mean, I do think we've had some impact because that just falls under basic science. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So yeah, are we having it? Are we responsible? No, we absolutely are not. France might want to go back and take a look at their own history with mass production and industrialization and everything else. And if they think that they're not part of global warming, all those electric batteries and stuff are extremely toxic, highly carbon footprint, huge to manufacture, and not very efficient. So yeah, that's not going to happen. But I still want to see the science on this, and I want to see the facts, because no, No, I went back through the history, and it's not unusual. It's not historically unprecedented. It's not out of left field for France to have hot years and exceptionally deadly years. In fact, you know, what was happening in 1717 and 1718 to top 118 degrees? I mean, I don't know. I would figure those would be more extreme than this. You already lost 1,000, but the technology existed to have them alive. And we incorporate it into our everyday lives and almost everything we have. Those that do die from heat exhaustion and stuff are usually those that don't belong in the outdoors and don't know how to keep themselves hydrated, cool, and stay out of the sun during the middle of the day. And those that are homeless, or those that are infirm and have not paid their electric bill or cannot afford basic AC. So with that, if the mayor of France gets this, which I doubt, I don't have that big of a following, but before she slanders us, show me the freaking proof. Because I can show her where this is not out of the norm, it's not out of the unknown. It may be on the rare side, but it does occur. And maybe she might want to consider doing what she needs to do to keep people alive instead of laying false blame where it doesn't belong. Or getting some real fact before she opens her mouth. I mean, yeah, we've got stupid politicians here too. Don't get me wrong, we have some really stupid politicians. Most of them are. But if you're a politician, it's best not to throw stones when you live in a glass house. I'm not going to hold the French people responsible. I mean, they have been, well, my visit to France was less than stellar, but while they were here, the few that I ran into were wonderful people. Family in New York, New Jersey ran into several of them and thought they were great. Family in Texas ran into loads of them and had no issues. So, I don't think it's the French people that are stupid. I do, however, think French political leaders might be a little on the ignorant side. And like us, I will give this advice to the French people. Try to get better leaders. We're trying here. Last several election cycles, we have had not great luck. It's not even lesser of two evils at this point. I mean, I'm not a big fan of President Trump on a lot of the things he does. He does get things done, I'll give him that. And there are some things that I like. There are some things that I really don't, and I don't like that he has no tact whatsoever. I mean, I know another individual who's just like him, and it is absolutely infuriating to talk to somebody who has no tact and can't see anybody else's side of anything. So trying to mediate a discussion is infuriating and seems to be almost pointless. With that, to the people of France, and yeah, your temperatures this week go down a little bit. It's still going to be warm for you. With the summer, make sure you have the right clothing. Make sure you're dressed appropriately for it. And make sure to hydrate. And again, hydration isn't just water. Hydration is water and electrolytes. And the cooler the water, the faster you can drop your core and cool yourself. So ice, people, ice. I know this is also not a traditional European thing. Ice is another really good invention. Find it, use it. It's clear the government is not going to help you stay alive. You're on your own, just like here. So get out there, live your best life, get it done, take care of yourself, because very few out there are going to help take care of you. So, with that, I bid you adieu, and have a great, well, it's evening for us. It's getting to be late, well, very early morning for you. So we'll talk to you later.